have.
How's Mr. Elite Earthworks tonight?
Not bad. Just walked in the house like 10 minutes ago. So
you've actually made it in the house. I'm still in the shop.
I don't have the luxury of having my shop at my house. So.
Well, if you guys hear like a bunch of noise in the background, the man behind the scenes is working down there. I got Aaron hard at work, so I gotta get you guys to write the comments. There we are.
You don't actually have to work on your own stuff anymore. What you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I'm just lucky because he's laid off, so I got the advantage to have him.
There you go.
So, Junkyard, what's up, buddy? SOT's in here.
BC, SOT.
William Harrison finally made.
Yep.
DC's on here. Robert. We got everybody, man. We got everybody in the house. We don't have nothing particular to talk about. Just figured we'd hang out, do a little Q&A, listen to Aaron work down there. Hello from Texas. How you doing, Robert?
What is he working on?
He is working. He's doing surgery on the 304. Somebody, not going to mention names, but may have got a little...
Oh, wait, I got to point wrong way. The camera, it's all backwards, so...
Somebody may have got a little aggressive with the stump, and it got a floppy bucket on the 304. And we can't have floppy buckets no more. So
you just wanted to make sure it matched the 120?
Yeah, I'm missing.
You're used to that bucket, what it is, isn't it?
Neil, I've been in the dirt business for 15 years. A&B, awesome. Hoover's on here. Don't let them know you're in town up there. Jack Spratt. God dang.
Jack Spratt made it. So.
You better be taking
some pictures here in a day or so.
See that job they were pouring a lot of concrete on I had pictures of? That was actually his job. Well, kind of. He was subcontracted out to do the finishing. Tom, what's up, Tom? Mike? That's not good.
Oh, I was in touch.
A&B Contractors, he was actually down to visited last weekend. Come here.
Okay.
He's up around Bedford, and he's working over Terre Haute, tearing down a house. Hey, Barry, what's up, man? TF from St. Louis.
Man.
Neil, how'd I get in the business? I fell and bumped my head one day and decided to have a bad idea. And yeah, Bobby, I've only been digging. Well, I've been digging dirt my whole life, but I've only been making a living at it for about 15 years.
I don't know. Can you say you make a living if you don't actually make any money? Is that?
SOT Metalworks, see what he did there? He's the man. Put the link in there. We got the new sweatshirts in. We got the new sweatshirts on the website. We got the black and pink and the black and green, like the ones I got on now. I don't know if you can see them. This one is like newly worn and used. We got some new hats in. And Dirt Boss, man, how's the new dozer doing? He's not in the golden shovel business. Jack, Matt, Mr. Excavation, whoever the hell you are, that was rigged by Captain Kleeman. If Captain Kleeman, see, it's like go-kart racing. They make me set up the course while they're all there testing, tuning, and playing. And then it's time to actually do the challenge, and they're like, oh, you got to go first.
Yeah. That's how they set you up, so.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys. Oh, well, it was fun. We had a blast that day. You're going to have to make it to one of the challenges.
Yeah, I need to get out there, so.
Especially if we do a skid steer challenge. And now you know how to drive a big truck, so you can get into one of those challenges. Louisiana Dirt, what's up?
Sounds good, AB. So, and yes, John enjoying the new Peterbilt. It actually was in the shop. My friend's shop today, getting the clutch adjusted, and like they're servicing it and just kind of going over all of it. It was nice.
Jill wants to know how you got in the business, Brandon. You're a landscaper by trade.
Yeah, I always wanted to get into equipment and dirt work stuff, but I started out mowing and then kind of get into the landscaping out of high school and just kind of eventually work my way full circle back to doing the dirt work. So
here we go, Brandon. Brandon wants to see my overhead crane in the shop. Look, it's right there in front of us. See it? Brandon's actually there's Aaron. Oh, Aaron just left. I just missed him. He's doing surgery on 304 down there. See him?
don't want to be on camera. So
he just went out the door to do. He calls it paperwork. He's smoking it though. He's smoking his paperwork. But that crane, I'll do a video on it one day. But it's air operated. It spans 40 feet. It's 2 ton. I built the thing from scratch, and I got about $500 in the whole thing. I did some horse trading and tore down a couple buildings and got the steel out of it. That little thing up there on top, I don't know if I can point right there. It's actually a Harbor Freight winch. That's what makes it go back and forth. But you've seen the crane in person.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, they said somebody else wanted to see the crane.
Oh, well, there was a couple guys on here commenting about it. So,
Caden, I do dirt work and excavating in Southwest Missouri. So I just run smaller Takeuchi equipment.
You forgot a very important part of that. You do YouTube also.
It's true. Yeah. I dabble in the YouTube thing. So.
You're doing pretty good. I went more than dabble. You're what, 11, almost 12,000 subscribers?
Yeah, I think 11.5 maybe.
Giddy Lee Earthworks shirts asking for a friend. Dirt Boss, it's I have no idea. Jason works a lot, bought it and shipped it to me, and I just plugged it in the computer because I don't know crap about anything. So I don't know what I have no idea. I'm using something that's stuck to the top of my monitor. I know that's not a good answer, but it's all I got. It's all I got. So how many tons can you haul in your new truck? Is it 13?
15.
15 tons. So you can haul 2 more tons than I can. That's the problem with my truck. It is so freaking heavy.
Because mine, it weighs 22.5 empty.
I don't remember what mine weighs. You know, you 48,000 over there, right?
I got it for 54.
You can go up to 54 on a tandem?
Yep.
Well, no wonder.
We don't really care about our roads in Missouri. So.
No wonder you can haul more. We can only go 48.
Yeah, no, I can go 54.
We're about the same weight empty. Smoking Trucker, I don't know. I actually did a video the other day, and if Yankee's on here, I did it for him. I went over every attachment I own, whether it be for the excavator, the skid steer, or tractor or whatever. It's a 42-minute video, and I didn't talk that much, I promise. There's not a lot of damn attachments. But I don't have anything new planned for the Volvo. I got to redo some of the plumbing on the stick, so my hydraulic attachments, the super stick and the brush hog will fit on there. The coupler and everything works. It's just got different quick attach. So I got to work on that a little bit, but I don't know. I don't really know if I need anything, to be honest with you. 64,000 on a tandem. What the hell?
Yeah, and Jeffrey, the Peterbilt's doing good. So I'm feeling a lot more comfortable driving it around town and getting a little bit better at the shifting. So
hey,
it does drive a lot different when you put 15 tons in the back of it. It kind of, I don't know, some of the roads, it kind of feels like we're floating around a little bit. But
well, it's a longer truck too, so you notice that a little bit.
Yeah.
So is Hoover on here? We need to get a hold of the legislator around here. We're the only freaking state that only haul 48 on a damn tandem. We're allowed 34,000 on the rear axles, and we're allowed 12,000 on the front. That's 48,000, right? Yeah.
Yes. So
yeah.
I think we can do 36 on the rears.
Yeah. So you get a ton right there.
Yeah, and then 12 on the front.
Hey, Lakeside. The attachment. Yeah, Jack don't like my tandem. I can't call him Jack. Matt don't like my tandem because it's a Chevy. He hates Chevys. But he tried to kill me one day. He put me in his old Kenworth. He's got like a 22-foot bed on it, and it don't even go up straight on level ground. Like you literally got to park the right side of the truck on a dirt pile to get it to dump, and then you got to hope all the dirt comes out before you come off the dirt pile, or you're going to flip over. It has no brakes.
This must be the nice one he was telling me about, because he's like, we don't show it a whole lot. So
yeah. Boy, next time I'm down there in his place, that thing's going on YouTube.
Yeah. He said it's not a show truck for sure. So
Then he tried to dump a ditch with it the other day and took the front bumper off of it. William King, the puppy dog is awesome. I was just telling Brandon, from the back of the cab to the tail lights, it's completely rebuilt. It's all new. It's painted, rebushed, the whole 9 yards. Drives great. It's I got 3 videos coming out on it. It'll be a while. Gio, I seen you comment up there if the attachment video is live. No, I haven't finished editing it yet. I had to get a few pictures of some attachments I didn't have here, and it'll probably won't be up for a month and a half, maybe.
You're not getting any more caught up on your videos.
No, going the wrong way. Going the wrong way.
I've got like 4 that I need to be editing, so I feel pretty good about that. And then you're like, oh, I got 35.
I'm down around 30.
30. Well,
I was down to 22 at one time. That was my low point.
I still got footage.
I still got 7 or 8 videos with the 120 in it.
Yeah, so, people are still asking about.
So that equals about 500 comments. So where's the new machine at? Well, at that time, it's still up in Detroit.
TJ, the truck's doing good. So I actually had to drive the International today because the Peterbilt's getting the clutch adjusted, and I already miss the Peterbilt now. So, but the last 2 days I hauled rock with it on a couple different jobs and got those finished up.
Miss SOT is telling Junior his supper's done. If he wants to get off YouTube, come in and eat.
You're not gonna bring it to him? I mean,
Miss SOT, Equipment X has been branded. I need to send you a picture. She'll know what that means.
Hey, William King needs a sign, Junior. So
yeah, I can't. Junior, put your
link.
Put your link up there. Jared, what's up, buddy? Have you figured out if you're making it to the farm show yet? I know. What for sure? Chicken and dumplings. I'm gonna be going across the river. The interstates and state roads are the same. The only thing different about interstate around here, or a state road, is you get a 10% grace on that.
Oh, hey, how's it going? So, yeah, TF. I used I-44 a little bit the other day because that truck will actually run almost 80, which is really surprising to me since my other one only ran 45.
Did you, BZ1340, did you see that video Chris did on that Form 1 bucket, that great big one?
Yeah, he sent me a picture of that when he's up there messing with it.
Yeah.
I guess that guy that owns that is the only one here in the United States that's able to get those buckets, apparently, because they're made out of Australia.
Yeah.
I just don't like the piece on the very top that says Pro. Seems like it would. Yeah. You know, you don't like you really need it.
JC, I agree with you 1,000%. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Does your Peterbilt, does the clutch go through the floor, or does it hang down underneath the dash?
I think it goes on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the good part about it. I don't know anything about these, so I don't know if I should like it or not. It's just it's just how it is.
I'm trying to keep up with you guys. You're commenting here. Sorry if I missed you.
Yeah, I don't plan on driving it a long way down the highway, but it was nice that I could actually get across town in like 9 minutes going to get the rock, but my motor for my tarp wasn't working, so then I would take the roads coming back on the back road, so that took like 20 minutes to get back.
Oh, Jared, man, I hate to hear that. I was really hoping you'd make it to the farm show. There's still time. Got Miss Elite in the house. She's in my house and your house, both now. Miss SOT, Rocky. No. Yeah, JC, I've been trying to keep up on some of your videos. I haven't done the best job, but he's got some pretty cool projects on his channel. He's got 20,000 something subscribers too.
Nice. I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah, JC Smith's projects. He does some pretty cool stuff over there. He was modifying a wrecker and stuff, or building a wrecker, I guess. Aaron, you can come up and join us if you want. I feel bad because he can't work because he's too noisy.
Nice, Badger Matt. That's good.
Really? Huh. Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh, you ordered it off the internet. Okay.
I've been debating whether to get a tooth bucket for my skid steer. You love yours. Matt absolutely hates his.
See, that's all I've ever ran is a tooth. I've never had I had a smooth bucket on my 1840 case, but it wouldn't push enough anyway. But I've always just had a tooth bucket for everything.
So, we're going to try to squeeze another one in here. Look at that. I got a chair here for you.
Hey, this is nice.
See, look, you're no longer the man behind the scenes. You're the man in front of the scenes now.
Yeah, it's a little different here.
Yeah. So whatever you say. Yankee, see right there he is. Email me, Mike@dirtperfect1.com, and I'm going to send you a link so you can be the first one to see the roller video.
Oh, you making video about that?
Yeah. He's been after me for 6 months. I feel horrible. And now that I got the video made, it'll be in there 2 months where he sees it. So he's going to get some special treatment since he's been so patient. It's all your fault. You've been working me too hard.
I know it. I feel sorry for you. But I see how you've got it made up here now.
Yeah.
See, we actually feel sorry for you because you're having to do all the work and the Mike doesn't want to do.
Work. Oh, my goodness.
Here, let's look at this chair. I think I need to go get that 5-gallon bucket I've been sitting on.
It's too clean.
So the last, I guess it was 2 videos I posted. You were the man behind the scenes doing all the work while I was at a wedding.
Yes.
And the people want to know what your credentials were. I said, you know how to answer a phone and show up. That's pretty much the extent of them.
And look good.
Well, you got to work hard at that. But I do like your hat, though.
It is nice.
Yeah.
About due for a new one.
I'm trying to break the new Dirt Perfect hat in here. So
dirtperfect1.com.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you can buy them there.
won't even give you a hat, man.
No. I know it.
Hey, there's Miss SOT. She's been to your camp.
Yes, she has.
Yeah. Well, you met her up here the other day.
Yep.
Too. So, she mover, what's up, William King? Yeah, it's I told him the 304 is going to undergoing surgery because you got to fight with this tree stump.
Ricky Bobby would have been from last year. Yeah, pretty much. So.
I tried to get Cleveland on here tonight, but his daughter's got pink eye.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, I told him he ain't allowed to be around here. So.
I gave him kind of a hard time in the video that I filmed today because I've been clearing some trees and I got a brush pile stacked up, and I was like, I know the one person we need to light this thing.
You gonna try to make 6 videos out of it?
I mean, I'm thinking about it. We'll spend 3 of them just trying to light it.
See, there's Matt back on here again. I'm never gonna hear the end of it to get that damn shovel back.
The golden shovel. So if you have a skid steer challenge, do we win that golden shovel, or is there something different we win?
Southern Dirt, I will let you ask Brandon what I think about my Volvo. I may have had a little meltdown on Boxer the other day.
Yeah. I should probably keep it family friendly.
I probably said MF more. And those
I can play the Boxer. Was that all right?
I probably said MF more in those 7 Boxers than I've said in the last 7 years over that stupid freaking Volvo excavator. Oh, I was pissed. He come out and saved the day.
Yeah, so you have to turn the key off basically twice, right? Or two clicks, is that right?
You're going to get me fired up. I'm going to go off my handle again. No, I don't think it's contagious over the internet, William. At least I hope not. If stuff gets contagious over the internet, we're done.
Yeah.
Like a serious shame.
So, no, we went, was it yesterday we had the Volvo out?
Yep.
What did we do
Yesterday.
yesterday? Oh yeah, we were beaver hunting.
I think that Voxer was it from yesterday or the day before?
It was from Wednesday night. No, Tuesday night. No, Monday night.
Yeah, it's been a day or so.
Monday night. Oh yeah, I was living.
Yeah, I was trying not to laugh. I was like, whew.
And then the very next day, so after I had my meltdown, and we finally get this stupid freaking thing on the god darn trailer, which that ended up being an adventure in itself. I know when I get back to shop, Chris calls me. I'm like, did you hear me talking shit about this thing, or what's the deal? You know what I mean? And then the next morning, I get an email from Volvo. What?
They must have tapped into the Voxer, so.
Yeah, I know. It's beginning to make me wonder who's listening out there. But beaver hunting, yeah, well, I don't know if you call it beaver hunting.
No, we didn't find any.
No, well, that's normal.
Sounds good, TF. Did you run the Volvo today? Did it do better?
I didn't run it today. It sat on the trailer all day. So, yeah, it did great.
So you put it in timeout?
Yankee, no, it's Mike at dirtperfect1.com. I'll put it in here and then everybody knows.
Yeah, Dirt Mover. I think it is the same. So it's a 13,000-pound excavator. So I think it's in the same class as the 305.
Yeah, so the Volvo, I was in love with the Volvo today. It did great. Never touched it. It's going back out again tomorrow. So
Is the key in the right position?
Chris is like, I just take my key out. Well, fuck you and your, excuse me. Aren't you just, oh, never mind. See, you're getting me fired up. Yeah. So here's, oh, that's key.
Well, what's funny, I think, is why didn't Chris mention that to you?
Oh, yeah. He, after I had my meltdown and he heard about it, he's like, I left the radio on a few times myself. Well, thanks for that.
Yeah. The good news is you'll never forget it again. You'll know.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm not the only one that operates it. So Kleeman gets in there or he gets in there.
Kleeman's mad at you one day. He'll just
key
on the radio.
I mean, now in full disclosure, there's been a couple times in the 120 where I've actually turned the key off and went one too many notches and the battery was dead the next morning. But maybe like 3 times in 12 years. This stupid thing. If you, well, that's not my only issue with it.
Or you could be like me and just leave the switch on the dozer and then skip town. So I only come run that thing once in a blue moon. So I mean.
Oh yes, I put fuel in the damn Volvo. We gotta get off this Volvo subject.
Yeah, Brian, it's all got a hitch and
Muddy Feet, awesome. I've been running ragged, Muddy Feet. But I'll keep an eye out for you. You didn't have to do that. I'm not sure what you sent, but whatever you sent I'm sure it was too much. I got a pretty good video coming out. You're probably going to like. We had that 61-meter pump. We had the laser screed. We had 420 yards of pump concrete we pumped in about 3 hours. And I say I didn't do a damn thing over there other than hold a camera. It was awesome.
That's what Matt said.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was like, I went over there with intentions of actually working, and it was too cold. It was just too cold for me. And I'm like, hell, I'll just video. I got a good video. Me and you went back, what was it, yesterday?
Yesterday we went back.
We got video. I got some cool pictures from that job, though. So
pictures were cool. So
yeah, Muddy Feet. I just posted a couple random pictures of it. The actual video won't be up for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, possibly 3. They gave me a
It's
hard
starting
time.
to sound like somebody slacking.
No, it's already edited and loaded on YouTube.
I mean, I will give you this. I was proud of you
Who's
helping
that?
me in the shop today.
Well, that's because I had motivation.
he had nothing else to do. So.
Well, wait a minute. I was here. I've been here more hours than you today.
I was part-time today.
You were part-time today.
Yeah.
And The only reason you're here working late tonight is because you got to work tomorrow.
I know it.
He's got a real job. You believe that?
Yeah. Every
Yeah, dirt mover. I'm going to keep the international just because if I need to work on the other one, or like tight spots or different things like that. So.
Brian Gardner, yes, that was a warehouse pad. It was 100 by 200, 6 inches on grade. I had a couple footers and stuff. I think the final count on the concrete was like 418.9 or something. I seen that, Muddy Feet. See, he's behind you. I'm not the only one. Wade's putting videos from like after Thanksgiving right now. So he's almost there with me.
Yeah, Wade's he's a little bit behind too. So
he was stockpiling them because
Shane, I used to like build yards, do some clearing, dirt work, excavating. I was working for a builder doing a lot of sewer lines and footings, but that kind of went away. So now it's just kind of whatever. I got a TL250 Takeuchi loader and then a TB260 Takeuchi excavator. So I'm kind of like I'm in between like a landscaper and like a heavy equipment guy, I guess. So I kind of do a little bit of stuff for both of them. I guess, kind of in a nutshell anyway. So I'm not big time like Dirt Perfect, but I don't run the little machines, I guess, either.
Man, at math time, that reminds me, I posted that video of how we lay out a house, and I was doing all the math on it. And to point out the fact that all my math was right, but I labeled A, B, and C wrong, I'm an idiot. But in reality, the math was right. So, am I really wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know. Now, what if you were in class? What if you were in class and you had your ABC?
Stop it right there.
Wrong
Stop.
place?
Stop. Is the house square?
No comment.
Answer the damn question.
No comment on that.
Answer the damn question.
Well, yeah, I was there.
Oh my God! You never even. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, Gio, my international is air brake truck, so it's CDL because it's a 36,000 GVW truck. So,
hey,
I got a Class A CDL like 7 or 8 years ago, just because I didn't want to worry about messing with it.
Wes, Burning Dinosaurs. I was gonna call you the other day, and then we can talk about this later. But you know how my blade on my thing don't come up even? I think one of the solenoids is hanging, and it's overriding the relief on one side. But I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Need to figure that out. I was gonna holler at you.
Well, thanks, Muddy Feet. So that one came out pretty good. I do not like the blocks that I used, but that's what they wanted to use to match what he had. But they were some pretty crappy blocks and a lot of imperfections in them.
Yankee, I didn't actually purchase the concrete on that job. Another contractor did. It wasn't my job. I was just over there. They asked me to come over and video, and I did. I pitched in and helped with minimal, but it really wasn't. As far as the price and all that stuff, I have no idea. And somebody asked me if I watch Dirt Ninja. I do if I have time.
Yep, Tom's pretty good. So, William, I finished putting the rock on there. I can't get any dirt right now to put on the back side of the wall, but he is able to park his trailers down there now. That's cool.
Okay. You got a picture, some before and after pictures, I think, Aaron put on your Facebook page.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was just talking to Dirt Mover. I mean, I guess I don't know. Some of the building's kind of slowing down. I kind of got into it with the builder because he was a little bit mad. I wouldn't just solely work for him. So I don't do anything for him anymore. They got mad, and I think now I'm busier than what I was when I was working for him. So.
JC, thanks, buddy. Yeah, we went over 25,000 subs yesterday. Where are you at? You're pretty close to me, aren't you? I think he's ahead. No, JC Smith. He was saying thanks for over 25,000, and he's right there with me. He may be ahead of me. It's Lead Earthworks LLC is your Facebook page, isn't it?
Yes. And if anyone asks questions, it's usually Aaron that's on there because I don't do the Facebook. I do Instagram and YouTube, but she runs the Facebook page.
You called that question, Brandon. You see what Brian said?
I tore out 4 stumps with it today, so. And then I had to put the bucket back on to finish cleaning the rest of the junk up. So.
You're bringing back bad memories. William, I have not used the Super Stick on the Volvo yet. I'm not sure the Volvo's got enough ass to even run the Super Stick. I don't know. Me and the Volvo we don't have the best relationship right now. It's a real Volvo. Let me tell you. Thanks, Wes. I will force myself to like the Volvo. But me and the Volvo have got off to a rocky start.
You need to go out there and have a little pep talk with it tomorrow morning and just. Or maybe have Cleveland just go over there about 10 minutes before you get there and make sure the keys. I'll box you in the mornings and be like, all right, Mike, you're going to need 2 clicks on the key now to get it to start. So.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, JC's at 25.3, so I knew we were right there close together, so I think he's probably about 200 ahead of me. That's awesome.
Nice.
He's got a pretty cool channel. He does some pretty neat stuff. Little Captain Kleeman.
Yeah, I got to go there and sub to him here. Maybe I'll click on my phone and do it now. So
Brian, so he says, remember, I don't like the Kubota either. It's not that I didn't like Tyler from Rico Equipment. He's the Hyundai salesman. He's probably loving this conversation. All right, so first off, it's not that I didn't like the Kubota. It's that I didn't like a skid steer. I liked the Kubota. I just didn't like the skid steer. The Volvo is a whole other animal. And here's the honest to goodness truth about the Volvo. It's not that I don't like it, and I'm talking out my ass right now because I haven't ran it enough to have an opinion. But the first impressions are more than underwhelming. And what I would really like to do, and I'm going to find a way to do it, and Tyler's going to help me do it. Tyler, if you're listening, you're going to help me do this. Is I'm going to get a Hyundai machine, and I'm going to get that thing for a month, and we're going to work them side by side, and we're going to find out the real differences. Here's what it is with the Volvo. Whenever I sat in the seat and I went and operate this thing, my gut told me there's some things that I'm not going to like about the way it operates, and my gut was right. And whenever I sat in that Hyundai machine and operated it, I thought, hey, there's your buddy right there, Aaron.
Where's that at?
The plumber dude.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I can't remember his name. Do you remember his name?
Kirsch.
Oh, man, I was going to hope to put you on the spot there. But,
yeah.
So, I don't know. The Hyundai, first off, with Volvo, there's 3 things I hate. 3 things I absolutely hate. One is I can't say that word, that freaking key switch.
you can't even talk about this thing without just.
That's the stupidest damn thing anybody's ever been in life. And the location of it. See, on the Hyundais, you could reach the key switch from the ground. So you could start it from the ground.
I have to climb up in there.
In the freaking Volvo, you got to climb up in there, do a damn somersault, put your head on the mirror, put your foot up in the corner, and reach back behind the seat to start the damn thing. I'm getting off subject here. The second thing, I done forgot the second thing I hate. There he got you by your real name, sweet pea.
Yep, yeah, he did.
Behind the scenes. Okay, the second thing that's so stupid about a Volvo is the door. So the door, I know you guys can't see me, it's like this big, okay? But the ground between the joystick and the A-pillar is like this much. So you got this huge door, but you got this little bitty hole to crawl through. Okay, and then the third thing I hate is the damn No, the first thing is the key switch. The second thing is the door. The third thing is that stupid freaking monitor and the damn air conditioner controls. The damn air conditioner controls, the buttons are way back here behind you. I'm exaggerating a little bit, okay? Keep this in mind. And then what you got to look on the monitor up there to see what you're doing. What happened to a good old-fashioned hot-cold fan on-off? I mean, seriously, it's worked for years, people.
Well, you got to make it all fancy with the Volvos. You got to get the heated seat and the heated joysticks. And
other than that, it's an awesome machine. It's the best $100,000 I ever spent.
I really want to play the Voxer message because it didn't sound like it was great.
It was not. It was fit to be tied.
I was thinking someone could buy a Volvo in Derby pretty reasonable the other day.
Oh, I would have sold that son of a bitch for pennies on the dollar right then and there. Well, Michael, I'd say the excavators are pretty safe too, because half the time they don't freaking start because the damn battery's dead.
I think the biggest complaint on my Takeuchi is they use just really cheap vents, which is like the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
It's got these two little cheap plastic, I guess like the louver deals, and if you bump them, they just break and they'll just fall down inside there.
The Kubota skid steers like that. That's probably the cheapest thing in it's the damn vents.
Yeah. It just makes no sense. I don't.
But Tyler, man, Tyler said he's taking notes. We need to do our live feed. He was supposed to come down this week. We were going to do a live feed together from the shop here. So you have to text me or whatever. We'll have to do a live feed. And you can't hold this Hyundai, this Volvo. I don't want to put this on YouTube yet as an actual video because I don't know if it's my honest opinion, because I honestly haven't ran. I probably got 40 hours on the machine. So I need to, yeah, you got to find the machine first, math time. I need to get more hours in the seat before I have an honest opinion about it. Overall, I do like the machine. As far as the specs of the machine, I'm glad I went with what I got. I'm really the larger pads have already paid off. The blade's already paid off. The thumb is really nice, but it's backwards. I got to fix that yet. C&W Farms, I haven't dealt with the Volvo dealer at all. I bought it used from a different individual. And I'll say this much, out of all the dealers I dealt with while trying to buy a machine, Tyler at Rico Equipment was the only one that gave me time of day at all. He was awesome. Actually, everybody at Rico Equipment, I stopped by 2 different locations and talked to multiple different people. And Captain Queen was not happy somebody's in his chair.
Oh,
How you doing, Michael? Well,
hey, tell him. If he wanted to come over, he could sit on that 5-gallon bucket I get to use all the time. Let him try that one out.
and hey, Captain, I kind of gave you a hard time. My little video that I filmed today, I've got a brush pile that I need to burn, so I'm maybe calling you tomorrow for some tips on how to get that thing fired up.
Robert wants to know if I have any funny stories about building a lake. I have a lake that cost me $1,000 because I had $1,000 in my wallet and it fell out of my back pocket in the dozer and got buried in the dam somewhere, and it's still there.
Which lake is this?
The one right behind my house.
Oh. I'll have to try the Volvo out next time I'm there. I'm going to be digging the lake up. $1,000 in there.
It's in there somewhere. Jake, man, what's up? 360 minus 40.
Hey.
Peter was in here earlier. Where'd he go?
He took off.
But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, overall, the Volvos, I'm not disappointed with it. I just, I got to quit leaving the key on. I got to quit hitting my head every time I crawl in the damn thing.
Just a few bullet points there to remember.
Yeah, and then the stupid freaking control. Hyundai, I'm telling you right now, Hyundai, they might not have the most sophisticated system in the world, but it is the most user-friendly by far. I'd say Komatsu's probably somewhat close to them. Deere, Volvo, Caterpillar, no, not even close.
Yeah, Don, I'm just kind of I'm just enjoying the show too, just letting him go on about his. He's really toned it down from what it was the other day on the Voxer. I mean, it was like I was dying.
I from the road to where I had the truck parked to where the machine was at.
Yeah.
I pretty much cussed and screamed the whole time from one to the
I
other.
don't think he took a breath. I was like, wow. Jacob, I had 3,900 hours on the other excavator. Would hate to hear if you didn't like it.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like the Volvo. I would, yeah, Doze and Dennis, man, I hate we missed each other too. Hopefully we'll get across paths at some point. Nutsy, man, what's up? How you been, buddy? I need to text you. I ain't texted you in a while. Man, Captain Kleeman showed up. He's just talking away, ain't he?
Excavator.
Oh no, I gotta talk nice. Let's dig.
You start talking bad about the Volvos, and look who shows up. So
good thing he's not on Voxer.
How many times has he left the key on or his radio on?
Well, after I had my little rant the other day, I did get him to admit he's left the. But he's also the one that told me I need to take the damn key out of it. So it's a Volvo. Nobody wants to steal one, so I leave the key in it. All right, I'm getting out of hand here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, any Volvo lovers on here.
Well, see, they probably especially make them for Chris, and they don't have that extra. It's just a normal key.
Yeah, he's got his own key switch.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, you buy a brand new piece of equipment, and the biggest complaint I got about is the damn key switch and the location. Isn't that crazy?
You're just too picky.
I know. I'm not that picky. I swear I'm not. Am I?
Go out to eat with him one time.
He likes telling the story that we were in Atlanta. We went to a steakhouse. And I ordered chicken. But what he wants to leave out is he don't tell the rest of the story. Is I was the only one able to work the next day, and the rest of them were sick in the bathroom because they ate a damn raw cow.
I blame it on the drinks. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Oh, let's dig. I'll tell you what. I think I'm just going to take the thing home at lunch and bring the John Deere back. All right, I'll get over it. I got to get off this Volvo hate and kick. Me and this thing, it's like an arranged marriage at this point, and we have no choice but to get along.
Get along, yeah. The good news is with those wider pads, it helped to displace the weight on Kleeman's camera and didn't crush it. So
it's true.
That was
good. I showed up. I went to Corden to get pipe, which is about an hour drive round trip. And I come back and he's down there digging with a shovel. I'm like, what are you doing? You got a traco, bud. You got something to do and come back in a little bit? I'm like, no, we got to get this pipe in. Well, I'm looking for my camera. So we dug around. Let's dig.
Yeah.
So we dug around. I finally backed the machine up, and there it was underneath the track. It was parked right on top.
Just didn't back it up far enough, huh?
Didn't back it up far enough, but it was fine. It was still recording. It was recording the hell out of them worms.
Yeah, Jacob, my loader's got 7,500 hours on it, and it's still going good. So
let's dig. See, I'm so easy to please. I just need a hoe that does what I needed. That didn't sound right.
Don't we all, huh? Dennis truck's doing good. Getting clutch adjusted and oil change today. So, and it was raining and sleeting and snowing here, so didn't do much.
Of course, I got my GoPro 7 that I ran over with the roller, 4,000-pound roller. Still works. Still use it. And then I tried to take it apart and fix it and failed miserably at that.
See, if that was an 8, it would have just exploded because the 8 stuck.
I got a new screen for it right here, but I'm not smart enough to put it in. So I'll just keep using this one.
That works.
And then I got my GoPro 8 that I never use because it's a piece of junk. I'm very opinionated about my GoPro 8 too. I got a lot of opinions tonight.
Austin, the truck's doing good. Had it in the shop today, getting the clutch adjusted and servicing it. And I guess the cam followers, is that right? That's what they're kind of leaking oil, so they're trying to tighten up some bolts in those too.
AZ on the John Deere. I was full steam ahead on that thing probably within 15 hours, and I haven't stopped since. How many hours on my Mini? 30. I just changed oil in a 3300, I think.
Mine's at 502, so it's almost worn out.
You got 502 on your new one?
Yep.
I didn't put near as many hours on my Mini this year as I normally do. I usually put about 500 hours a year on. I only got about 300 on it this year.
I'm in the excavator a lot more than I am with the loader anymore.
Buddy Feet, I traded my GoPro 3 in on I traded my GoPro 3 in on my GoPro 8. My GoPro 7 I ran over still works, so I just keep using it.
Traded my 5 in on an 8, and then I went and got another 7.
Yeah,
So I got 2 7s and an 8.
My biggest problem, if anybody on here knows anything about it, my biggest problem with my GoPro 7 is the dang clips on the SD card are not in order. I've tried reformatting, I've tried different SD cards. Like the other day when we were moving that log truck, I had 56 clips and they were all jumbled.
You got too many clips. It's the first problem I can see.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to keep the hours down. Have 5 of them.
Just get 5 of them, yeah.
I got 3 of them right now.
That's my 30-year plan, is just to get 5 excavators so I can keep my hours down.
I made a bad joke about having 4 hoes, but I might be watching. So. Oh, I'm so screwed.
Dirt Boss, yeah, I'm using the 8 a lot. The 8's what I got hanging inside the excavator. That way it's just on that different mount. It does have a better mic, it seems like, than the 7.
See, I disagree. I think it does in certain situations, but I don't know. I've literally recorded one. I literally recorded one video of my GoPro 8, and it was that auction video up in Louisville. Chris, I thought you used the Canon camera. I don't care. I'm just not a big camera guy. It's whatever's quick and easy is what I'm going to use. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I've just had best luck overall. It seems like with the 7. Like I said, the sounds may not be as good at times, but it seems like it's good.
3 or 13.6 plumber. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Do you know?
What's that?
Right there. GoPro.
I don't know.
GoPro 5's not a.
You know.
GoPro 5's not a bad camera. That's what Junior uses. He's had pretty good luck with it.
Yeah, that was the first GoPro I got was the 5. I ran it for a couple of years.
I'll bet you my first 60 videos were just done on my iPhone. That's all I use is my iPhone. Then I got a GoPro 3 and used it some. And then I got the GoPro White 7, which I gave to Kleeman. Captain Kleeman uses it now. And
he ran over it.
And they ran over it. And then I got that GoPro 7. See you, Ryan. Got that GoPro 7. And I really like it. It's been the first camera like I really just took a liking to. Gotcha, Chris.
TG6. Oh.
What is the TG6? I don't know if I'm familiar with that.
Maybe a Nikon? I'm not really either.
Math time, I use a DJI Mavic Air, and it was actually given to me by Jason who works a lot. And I've got over 4,000 flight miles on it.
Dang, you fly the crap out of that drone.
Chris, yeah, it's usually if you run over them in dirt, they're not too bad. It's whenever you run over them in hard ground that not good. Everybody always asks me how many cameras I go through because I'm always knocking them off stuff. But I've still got all the cameras I started with. Olympus, that's what it is. Yeah,
I don't
sorry.
I don't have any elite hats or anything yet. So this guy in Derby is supposed to be giving me a number of a guy that makes shirts and hats, but I haven't got that number yet. So yeah, Aaron.
Yeah. Oh, here today.
He was busy welding, so.
So we rebuilt the suspension on the truck, and we had to torque these U-bolts to 1,800 foot-pounds. If you guys watched Captain Cleveland's video, we did it by hand, which was miserable. And then he's like, "Oh, we could have got this constant torque multiplier bull crap. We just could have pushed a button."
Yeah, electric hydraulic torque. And it's just so much easier just hitting that button.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
Late and dollar short.
Jeff, I've actually got a set of the speed binders, but I think the first video with them's maybe 2 more away.
So
I'm liking them the more I use them. So
were you like me? Were you kind of pleasantly surprised how well they work?
yes, because I was really thinking it was just going to be a big pain having to get a drill out,
But they're handy enough that like you make damn sure you got that drill charge because you don't do it any other way.
Yeah, I don't want to be out there with a ratchet.
What's that?
Speed binders.
Yes, I have.
I'm liking them though. Like I said, the more I use them, I'm kind of getting it down now. And like today in the rain, it seemed like I got them put on there quicker than normal.
Full disclosure here.
Let's go back to the Volvo.
That effing stinking mother trucking excavator. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna call it by its name because it don't deserve it at this point. All right. After we got that PO poopy yellow thing started. Okay, hold on, I need to go to my new mindset. All right, after we got the excavator started, and we trucked it up the driveway to load it on the truck. It was dark, it was cold, it was miserable. It was everything.
It was.
And of everything to happen that night, I backed one of the speed binders out too far, and the end come out of it. And then the damn mud was frozen in the track, and then I got mad and started beating on stuff, and then I got it cross-threaded, and then the whole side blew out of it, and then I got mad and threw it. And I'm still picking up pieces. And it's all the Volvo stuff.
Same day with the Volvo key, or just a different day?
Same. Within 10 minutes of getting that thing started, this is what went down. But it's not. I can't say I can blame that on the speed binder. It was probably more my temper.
It was the Volvo.
It was the Volvo. We're going to take it on the Volvo.
Yeah.
I was kind of going to blame it on the person that loaded the Volvo just because he was off center on the trailer.
I was way off
a little bit, and we had some adjusting.
Off center like 6 inches, or like probably a foot to one side. It was bad. It was bad. We'll just leave it at that. It was bad.
Yeah. But I got a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, BZ, I don't have any external mic yet for the GoPro. I'm just using kind of the standard. It's weird because some videos it sounds good, and then other videos people
still see what's up, Brian.
Hit or miss.
I went and ordered I pre-ordered, I think I told you this, I pre-ordered the microphone for the GoPro 8. I'm hoping it shows up before we go to Florida to try that. Yeah. He's making fun of us.
Yeah, he is. I was right next door to Matt. Well, he was calling, I was aboard, but when we were doing that high torquing today.
No.
Yeah.
What were you torquing today?
Huh?
What was that you were
It's,
talking
it's called a vaporator. It's a heat exchanger,
about?
and which he would probably try to claim it as his work, but yeah, we're high torquing.
Chris, what he needs one of those guys with the microphone on like the stick, just holding it up there in the cab of the excavator.
Well, I agree with Chris 100,000% on this. Is our goal for that day is to get the job done we got hired to do.
Yep.
We got enough time to do a video in between. And I mean, I want to put out a good quality video, but I can't be wired or tethered to a piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Or
even if it's wireless, it's one more thing you got to worry about.
Keep charged and keep track of it. How many times do I lose this thing? Well, I bet you I spend 20 minutes a day looking for this camera because I can't find out where I put it at.
It's 5 minutes after he sets it down, he's looking for it.
Yeah, I need like GPS tracker on this thing. And it's not parked underneath track hose either. It's in random spots.
I just got two spots. I got the magnet mount I can throw on the outside and then one to keep on the inside. So yeah, I don't lose it.
See, I don't like running two cameras unless I have to, because then you got to splice two videos together. If you just got one camera, I do it sometimes.
I leave the 8 inside. Most of it's always with the 7. I'll just move it around.
Yep, Chris, I agree 100%. You got to get the job done you're hired to do, and hopefully you can find time to do a little video in between. I mean, I try to take my time and get good video and stuff, but I just can't.
Some days it's a pain, especially if you're running behind. You want to get things done, trying to.
Well, and you're working with other people.
Yeah.
I'm not shy about shoving a camera in somebody's face, if you haven't noticed. So, I think I get that from Wade.
Yeah, like you kind of have to. I learned real quick that I really couldn't film when I worked with that plumber before because he knew if I was filming. So then he was just, okay, this isn't going to work. So I think he did that on purpose just so I wouldn't do any filming while we were working together. But
yeah, I've kind of figured out a way I can film and not really add any time to the job and still get I think I put good videos out. Hell, you guys may think they're the biggest pieces of crap on the internet. Hell, I don't know.
we wouldn't tell you to your face, though.
Yeah, wait till I get off there and you comment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. If there's a bunch of people around or on a different job, most of the time I just don't even film because, it is kind of weird.
The more I do it, the more I'm giving the I don't give a crap attitude, though.
There's been time I'll just leave it in the excavator and I won't really change. Like if I dig these frost footings, because that concrete group, they're like, what's YouTube? What do you mean you do that? Never mind.
Oh, man. What is tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
23rd.
I know it's a random question. I'll just. Join. Yeah, they would. Let's dig. Cleveland's is better. Oh, I'm just gonna let that one lie.
He knows they're better. He just doesn't want to say anything.
Yeah, he hasn't been on
Cleveland's head to get too big.
So, no, thanks, Chris. I'm gonna hear about that for the next 3 weeks. No, me and Cleveland worked together for a long time. We had a lot of fun together. What was I saying before that? Oh, Econ. They would be handy for some of the stuff I do, but I just can't justify the price of having one. I've dabbled with them a little bit. They're definitely cool. Remember that? You see that TikTok video Hoover sent us? That guy using that one?
Yeah, that was pretty slick.
Yeah, that guy was pretty. That was pretty good.
That's all they use like over there in Europe and stuff. So that's like just the norm over there. So all those guys are pretty good with that.
I just don't know how well that would hold up, like on a stumping job or a rock job. Like if you were a landscaper or something like that, I think they'd be like a must have.
I think Chris's tilt bucket for me would be good, but I don't know. That's with all the rocks and stuff here. Like I don't know how strong those incons are on.
I mean, the 120 had a custom, it was automatic tilt.
True.
It worked very well.
It got more tilt the more you use it.
Yeah.
So,
And that was because of a stumping job. That's pretty much where it got. Cleveland's got some old videos on his channel from like 6 years ago. And people have been going back and watching them. I think the most common comments he gets is, well, the bucket wasn't floppy.
Is that a different 120? Because it looks like the bucket's normal.
No, that's the same one. That was just before it dug out about 9,000 stumps.
Yeah, that's just a lot of. That's why I don't think I would think about those incons, the way they're designed and twisted. It just seems like it'd pull everything.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely places they'd be handy. Can't deny that. But I just don't know where. Yeah, Brian, that's what I think.
Yeah, Chris, I've never asked them. It's always, like I said, kind of weird or embarrassing. But I've had 2 or 3 that have called me and come back, and they're like, "Man, that was really cool. Now we have like documentation of the job." So
The only time I ask for permission is if I'm working in the business. Most of the people around here know I do it now, so they just assume it's going to happen. I only had one guy tell me I couldn't, and I'm not doing end up not doing the job anyway. So.
See you, Clint.
Cleveland, I got your Voxer. Just holler at me whenever you get coming back from Perry Central tomorrow, and we'll get loaded and head to Jasper. Yeah, Chris, that's what my biggest problem is. I just can't justify the price to do it.
Well, then, like, you'd have to just up your hourly rate, wouldn't you, just to cover?
Awesome, Captain. I was wondering about that. I would have done it anyways without permission, but I'm glad you got permission. Awesome, Longcraft. I'm sure you learned more from Brandon than you have me. Maybe you learned a lot of what not to do by watching me. I don't know.
I like the comment about Miss. Yeah. She actually has 2 Instagram accounts just for that reason. So.
Well, guys, I hate to wrap this up, but we got to go back to work. We got to finish. We got a patient open on the table down below.
Yep.
Got to go. We've been hoping the 304 was going to build itself up, but
it's not happening.
Not working.
Real quiet.
Yeah, it's.
I've tried that before, where you just kind of leave parts next to it overnight and just think maybe they'll jump on it. But it never works out.
All right, guys, if you haven't done it yet, jump over and check out Brandon's channel, Lead Earthworks LLC. We got some other channels on here. SOT Metalworks is on here. Captain Kleeman's on here. Chris Let's Dig 18's on here. Who am I forgetting, Brandon? Southern Dirt 95's on here.
Louisiana Dirt.
Oh,
Dirt Boss.
There's one person I always forget to shout out, and I get in trouble every damn time. Anybody know who it is? It's Mrs. Dirt Perfect's channel. Every time we get done in the live feed, she's like, "Thanks for the shout out." Oh, crap. So
I'm in Missouri. I can't remember. I can't see who asked me that now, but they want to know what state.
So yeah, Mrs. Dirt Perfect. She don't post a whole lot. Usually it's behind the scenes shenanigans or whatever I got going on. But
Miss Elite's the only person I know that's got like 350 subscribers and 0 videos.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Miss Elite. Miss SOT has a channel. She does some behind the scenes stuff at SOT Metalworks. Yep, Junior SOT Metalworks. Check him out. Miss SOT, check her out. Lakeside Ranch, Doug, he's got some stuff. Dirt Boss, Tri-County Masonry, he's climbing in subscribers.
They're perfect. I mean, better shout him out, I guess.
Who's that? Never heard of him.
It's kind of this hack from Indiana.
Yeah, sounds like
he's not real good at running the Volvos. I know that.
Yeah, well, I'll give you credit on that one. That Volvo's running me, and it's whipping my ass. Officer Hoover's on here somewhere. DOT Barry Woodworking, that's another one. I'll need to take it easy on the Volvo.
You can show us how to run them when we go down to the auction in Florida in a couple weeks.
I'll show you how not to run them. Chris can show you how to run it.
Hey, you'll get a kick out of me because they're all set up to excavator patterns, so I get in them and it's all.
I don't think it'd make a difference which damn pattern this son of a bitch is on. I still can't run it. No language. You're getting me fired up again.
You have to get it started.
My blood pressure was finally down, and now look what you did. I'm back going crazy again. It's not that bad. It's not. I'm exaggerating, guys. I promise. I'm exaggerating. Louisiana Dirt. He's got a good channel. Digging Dirty. Jared. He's on there. I'm trying to get everybody. You don't have a channel, do you? You got to start a channel, man behind the scenes.
Yeah.
All right, that's what it needs to be called.
So, Lead Earthworks LLC. Go check him out. All right, guys. We're gonna shut her down. We gotta go back to work. Thanks everybody for joining us. Greatly.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll do it again. Maybe we'll get Jason or Junior or somebody on here to join us. So, all right, guys. Till the next one.
All right, have a good night, guys.